Welcome back to our IC3 GS6 series. In this lesson, we are going to focus on one of the most important devices used at home, in schools and in offices every single day, the printer. Many people know how to click the print button, but very few actually understand the different types of printers available, how they work, and how to properly connect and manage them. We will explore printers such as inkjet printers, laser, photo, all-in-one, and plotters, including where and why they are used. We will also look at practical skills like connecting a printer to your computer, installing the manufacturer's, software, printing a test page, choosing the correct printer when creating documents, and changing your default printer settings. So by the end of this lesson, you will be more confident using and managing printers in both personal and professional environment. Let's get started. I'm going to share my slide in a minute. So this is exactly where we are at the minute. We are on level 2 of our IC3 GS6 series, where we will look at explaining core printer concepts. And I'll do the very best to make it as simple and as easy as it can get. So this is objective 1.5.1, 1.5.2, and 1.5.3, and this is about growing. We are advancing our skill set. So a printer takes what you see on your screen and print it on paper. And this is what we usually term as hard copy. So whatever you have on your system is a soft copy. Once it comes out of a printer, it turns into a hard copy, okay? And you can choose how you want it to look before printing. So we've got a print preview, whether you want it in a portrait or a landscape. And you need to understand how and how to even select the paper size. Is it A4, A3, or do you want to print envelopes? You need to have an understanding of that. Then, do you want a manual or automatic paper feed? So some printers can print front and back without you going in there to change it. So we'll look at that as well. So you need to always check the print preview before printing. So anytime you want to print, whether in Word, Excel, whichever application you're using, check the print preview first. You don't just go ahead and issue a command. No, you don't do that. So what are some of the types of printers? So we've got many kinds of printers for different needs. So we've got inkjet printers, laser printers, photo printers, all-in-one printers, and plotters. So the big banners you see all over town when it's time for elections in most of the African countries and the advanced countries, they use plotters for that. So let's look at inkjet printers. So it's common in homes, use liquid, liquid ink cartridges, good for simple documents and photos. Okay, it's low cost and easy to use. So it's great for printing school homework or letters. So if you want to get a printer for your home as a family, you can go for inkjet printers, okay? Then we've got laser printers, which is used in schools and offices for lots of printing. So that is commercial, yeah? So it's used toner powder instead of ink. It is fast, sharp, and long-lasting print. So as a business, you don't need to go for inkjet printers because you're going to incur a lot of cost, okay? And it can print in black and white or color. So it's often shared by many people on a network printer. Okay, then we've got the photo printer made for printing high quality photos. So if you want to get into photography, then this is your go-to. It uses special photo paper for best result, and it's perfect for printing family pictures or creative projects. So then we've got plotters and all-in-one printers. So plotters print large posters, maps, or building plans. Okay. And all-in-one printers will do all the three jobs in one. So it can print, it can scan, and it can copy. And I think this should be the ideal printer for most businesses, okay? And It's handy for both home and school work, and even, medium-sized businesses. So the summary here is printers turn digital work into paper. So that is your soft copy into a hard copy format, and you need to choose settings like layout, size, and color before printing. Then we've got an inkjet, which is for home use, laser for office or school use. Then we've got a photo plotter all in one for special purposes. So in short, what I'm saying is printers help bring your ideas from the screen to real life. So it can't get any easier. So we've got a color printer, that's a picture all in one printer. It prints, it scans, that's it. Okay. So how do you even connect printers? How do you connect printers? So to connect a printer, you usually need a printer, a USB cable to plug into your computer, an internet connection to install the software, because most of these printers, if they don't come pre-installed, the drivers don't come pre-installed with the operating system, then you need to connect to the vendor's website to download them, and you're going to learn all of that. So always read the quick start guide that comes with your printer, and that is what the IC3 digital literacy is about, making sure that you are confident. Okay, so the step one is to connect the printer. So the most printers use connect with a USB cable. When you plug it in, Windows will try to set it up automatically. So it's more like a plug and play. Okay, and it uses something called drivers. So special programs that help your printer and computer talk to each other. Okay, then Windows already has many printer drivers built in, so you shouldn't have issues. But in a situation where it's not part of Windows system, then you need to go online, search for the printer model, visit the vendor's website. That is very important. Don't go to a third-party website to avoid being infected with viruses. Okay, so once you plug and play, this is what you see automatically. Windows will just try to install it for you. And if that doesn't work, then you go to the manufacturer's website. So some printers have extra features like scanning or wireless printing. So you go to the manufacturer's website or use the CD or DVD that came with a printer. Then you install the software first before connecting the printer, because you need a driver to communicate with the hardware. And that is the job of the operating system, which is the master chef coordinating operations. So you see what we learned in level 1. It plays a role here. So this helps your computer use the best version of the printer's driver, not a basic one. Then once you finish setting it up, you print a test page. So after setup, always print a test page to check. Is the printer working? Is the ink or toner fine? Is the connection stable? So if the test page prints correctly, then your printer is ready to use. Voila! You achieved it. So how do you even select the printer? So you open your document and you click print. You'll see a list of available printers. The one with the check mark is your default printer. The one your computer uses automatically. So we'll get into that in a minute. So to print from another printer, simply click its name from the list. Okay, so that is a very simple way of looking at it from here. Then if you want to change the default printer, that's where you go to the settings or control panel to do that. So devices, then you look for printers and scanners. You click the printer you want, then you click manage, then you set as default. So this tells Windows which printer to use first every time you hit Control P on the keyboard to print. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, then I'll do a little demonstration for us to see how it works. I'm going to use Microsoft Word for this demonstration. So I've got my Microsoft Word. Let me get some sample text in there. So what would I use? I'll use run. I'll need 10 paragraphs with 5 sentences. That's for shaggy reasons. And probably apply my office skills, go to design, probably add some, nice borders around it. So I've got a video playlist on that, and it's going to help you understand the tabs, the groups, and the dialog box launchers. That maybe I want to use a field effect. I want a pattern. No, let me go for a texture. So something like maybe this. So maybe water, bubbles. That's it. Neat. So if you want to print, you hit Control P or you go to File, then you come to what? Print. So once I click on print, you see my default printer here is the Brother MFC printer, and I've got other options here which I can use. Okay, then if you want to print all the pages, if you want to print certain specific pages, collated the orientation, you want to change it to landscape, you can do that. If you want to change it to portrait, you can as well do that. If you want to change the paper size, you can do all of that here. And even the margins, do you want narrow? Do you want custom margins? So you can hit on custom margins, then you come to layout, then we've got, other options you can explore. So just take your time and look through it and make sure you are comfortable with all the options. Then you've got gutter positions. So whenever you are doing a combining and you don't leave some space here, when you do the combine, you have issues reading the text. So that is the use of gutter. And I explained that in the Microsoft Office series on my channel. So check that out and learn. So once I apply that, you see, when it's print, this is what we're going to get. So it's as simple as ABC. So that is that for the printer settings. But I want you to take your time, go through it and understand it. So do a Google search, collated, what does it mean? Uncollated, what does it mean? So that's how you learn. And just guide you in that regard. Now let's look at the printer settings. I'm going to stop sharing again. Then I'm going to have to share my entire screen. Now we need to go to settings. So you can go to the start button. Then you search for settings, but I prefer using control panel. So when you go to control panel, you have access to all the system settings. And what I'm looking for is what? The printer option. So devices and printers here. So under devices and printers, what do I want to do? Now you navigate. So printers and scanners. Then you can add a new printer. Then you go through. So just take your time and explore all these options. Okay. Microsoft Print to PDF. If you look at the Brother PC, you can remove it. You can print test page. You can print properties depending on the Windows you use. This is Windows 11. So this is what you're going to get. But navigation is simply the same. Not that difficult. Okay. Then setting your preferred default printer, checking current print jobs and all of that. So take your time and explore. IT skills are built one day at a time, and that's how you become good at what you do. So if this lesson has blessed you, I will need you to follow, give us a thumbs up, and share on your social media platforms. Follow us. I've got a lot coming your way. Stay blessed and see you in my next lesson. Bye bye for now.